Hi guys, John here. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. So, what I'm gonna say is, um, I've only got 3 rigs at the moment. So, I went out with this one. This is the RTR WL Toys 124018. I think that's the right number because it's been a long time since I've had a look. So at the moment, this is I went out with this probably within the last 2 weeks. Uh, I'd disassembled, taken apart the front wave box, rear wave box. I give it a clean. I was gonna clean. It was the first time I've taken it apart. I didn't fully take it apart, so it was all new to me. I didn't even look at the instructions or anything. It's a really nice model. Didn't cost a lot of money. It's an RTR. It's brilliant. It is really good. It's blown me away. So I was expecting there to be lots of dirty grease in the front diff and the rear diff. And I was surprised because there wasn't. It was clean, and so I put some ceramic grease in the front and rear diffs, and I put some ceramic grease on the spur gear and built it all back up, and I cleaned it all as much as I could. Yeah, I couldn't really be bothered to take the rest of it apart, so it was pretty much clean. No grass or dirt in anywhere. Pretty much clean. So I went out with it I think within the last 2 weeks. It's a little bit dusty now. You can see the rear wing. It's a little bit dusty. To be honest, I wanted to keep it clean, spotlessly clean, because they look so nice when they're clean. But I took it on some gravel and dirt, and didn't expect it to be dusty like it was. So all I've got to do, and I noticed that on the front, like the kingpins, more on the right side. So I've got to have a look at that. It might just be a case of clean them, grease them, and tighten them up. That's all it might be a case of. Just a screw at the top and the bottom. So I've got that to look at. So this isn't a runner at the moment. I've put the batteries into storage. So it's a really nice model. Really, really nice to drive. Very smooth. And I really like it. It's really nice. So I've got no complaints about this at all. Yeah, it's a really nice model. So that's that one. And what I was gonna say is that I've got this one 3S LiPo charged. I've got this 3S LiPo charged. What I'm gonna do, this is my Beetle. All I've got to do with this is this rear damper here on this side. It's lost a bit too much oil, so I need to take that off, put some more oil in. I'll see if the oil is clean inside. If it is, I'll just top it up. Although I can't remember what grade silicone oil I used. I can't remember what grade oil I used. So, but I've got plenty of different grades. And to be honest, I'll take this motor off. It's an okay motor. It's a cheapy one. A cheap one. I'm not a fan of it, but I'll take it off. So I'm looking forward, because when you've got the batteries fully charged, then it's a case of you want to go out and run it. So I've got the two 3S LiPos charged. So yeah, I wouldn't mind going out with a blast with this. And with this motor, it probably goes a similar speed and acceleration to the to that WL Toys. So it's a bit dusty as well, is this. It's a nice simple rig, is this, the Beetle, the Monster Beetle. So, and the thing is, I've got this 3S LiPo here. I've only got 5 batteries, and then these 3 2S LiPos that came with the WL Toys. So what I'm gonna do, this 3S LiPo is a beast. That's Extreme Pro, that is. That's about the limit that you can run with the ESC in that Beetle. I've got the same ESC in that Beetle as what I've got in this Avanti. So that's about the limit that you can run. But to be honest, it goes a bit funny running this 3S LiPo in the TBLE02S, which is in that one and in the Avanti. So, you know, it starts doing weird things. I'm finding that this 3S LiPo, I can run it in the Avanti. I can run it in this, which I'm gonna do. But I did find that with this transmitter, you see, with this transmitter, it's got 5 channels. So I've got it's a Spectrum transmitter, and I've got the same receiver in this and the Avanti. I did find with this transmitter that I was trying to run these lithium batteries, rechargeable batteries, but it started going funny with the Avanti. And then I found in the settings on this that that you're only really supposed to use NIMS and alkaline in this. And I put some alkaline batteries in it, some new alkaline batteries, and then it was fine with the Avanti, but it wasn't good with this Beetle. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go out for a run these 2 3S LiPos in the Beetle. It might run a bit, suspension's not going to be too good on that right side, so I'm gonna have to do that, put some oil in. So I've got that to do. That's on like a 5-second job. And then with the Avanti, what I'm gonna do with this is run this 3S LiPo. What you can see with this is, you see they have burst rate and constant discharge. The burst rate is 140C, which is quite quick. It won't focus on this. Can't bloody see it. And you've got the constant discharge. What is that? Is that 80C? So yeah, it's a pretty much beast of a battery, is this. There you go, 80C constant discharge, 140C burst rate. Can't bloody see it. There we go. There, 140C burst. So yeah, it's a beast, is this battery. It's new as well. I've only used it about once or twice. So that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, but what I'm gonna do, bloody hell, my pants keep ripping, is do a speed run on the Avanti. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, a speed run with the Extreme Pro battery, 3S LiPo. And once I've done a speed run on that, then it's a case of I've got things to do on that. The front and rear diffs, front and rear gearbox, centre diff, the dampers all round, and the only other thing is the rear ball joints, so there's all that to do on it. It's got new wheels on it. I've got 2 sets of new tyres, different tyres, off-road tyres, wide stud spike tyres, a new set of pin spike tyres. I'm surprised though, it's still got the original tyres and I've practically run it a load of times. I'm surprised how long the tyres last. Still original tyres and they're still good to go. I've got about 3 or 4 set of sponges, the original set of wheels and then a new set of wheels. Got new caps, new little lock things and stickers and everything. New set of decals. So dampers always leak on them. Dampers leak on that WL Toys. Dampers leak on the Beetle. So I've got all the dampers to do on them. The dampers to do on the WL Toys as well. So on that Avanti. So I've just got the speed run to do on that, and then that's that one in for the work doing on it, stuff doing on it. So Beetle's still looking good to go, and what I'll do with the Beetle as well is maybe not the super modified, I've taken that out, the super stock RZ. So I'll put that, maybe put this super stock RZ in. So yeah, I'll show you this. It's a nice baby, is this? Let's have a look. So there we go. This is the super stock RZ. Nice motor. Red anodized end belt. Small circuit board. I've not taken this apart. It's all, gosh, it's pretty clean. So yeah, it's clean. Super stock RZ. Nice motor. Matches well the red colour with the Beetle. Let's see if I can focus in on the Beetle. So there you go. And this is a similar motor, although this runs at 38,000 under no load. I think the super stock is about 28,000. Where does it say it on here? Where is it? Super stock RZ. Selling me. 27,500. 27,500. So yeah, with this super modified, I'm going to put this in the Avanti. Then I'll put that super stock in the Avanti. So I ran this in the Beetle, but silly me, I ran it with 3S as well as 2S, and it stopped working after a while. I think this couldn't really take the 3S, so I took it apart. First time I've ever taken a motor, well, brushed motor apart, one of these. Took it apart, cleaned it up, commutator looked okay, brushes a little bit worn, which is what you'd expect, but it all looked fine, no burning or anything anywhere. So I've tried it again, running, but not in a model, not in a vehicle. It runs okay, so I'll try this again, see if it works okay. I'll just try it on 2S. So I won't put this in the Beetle to begin with, I'll put the super stock in the Beetle. and then I'll put this in the Avanti. Although I'm going to put the GE tuned motor back in the Avanti, because the Avanti has got this TBLM, what is it? Is it a bloody 2S or a 1S? Can't bloody remember, because I've had a bloody, it's a 2S. Is it a bloody, it's a 2S, because I've had a 1S which I had in a lunchbox. I can never remember between the 1S and the 2S, because both of them were 10.5 turn. So this is a 2S, 10.5 turn. But obviously, I mean, this motor is bloody... This motor, I had to cut away the top part of the chassis. I had to cut away and file away, which, to be honest, I didn't really want to do, because it's like FRP material, FRP double deck, top deck. So, you know, it's so nice looking and costs expensive money and stuff. So you're kind of like thinking, well, at the end of the day, it's like, I want to put this motor in, so either I don't put it in and I keep the chassis, or I do put it in, but I've got to file and cut away part of the chassis. So that's what I did. And this motor though, it's a beast, and with that battery, I've got 44 miles per hour, but not with that battery. With that battery, the Ultra Sport, I got about 44 mile an hour. With the Extreme Pro, I probably get about 50 mile an hour. And if I'm going downhill as well, that's probably, you're talking what, maybe up to 55 mile an hour. And to be honest, at that speed, you've got to have your wits about you. So yeah, I might get between 50 and 55 mile an hour out of this. And once that's done, this is ready to have a rest, and I'll give it some TLC because it really needs it. It really needs the drivetrain looking at. So that's that, folks. I've got all that to do, which should last me about 2 to 3 years. So yeah, she's good. Being nuts is neat. Although, maybe I'm a bit nuts. Anyway, right, put this back in the box. Right, folks, I don't know if being nuts is neat, but at the end of the day, you know, it's good to be sane. Right, anyway, so there you go, brothers and sisters. Peace, over and out. God bless. Peace, over and out. Bye.